Now, the next thing I'm going to do is create my pricing. So in this area here, I'm going to go ahead and right click and select new, and this will allow me to build my new price. And you can see here that this is in simple price mode, so it's fairly easy for us to create the prices and our fees. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and make this a $50 ticket with a $2 ticket fee. We want to make sure that we're looking at the redeemed and unredeemed revenue accounts and select the proper account for this revenue to be reported to. And you can see here this automatically has the fee revenue set up. Next, I'm going to select my ticket type. So I have adult tickets here. If this were a restricted type ticket, we would make sure that we have our functional level selected to restrict the ticket, such as if you have a promotion where they must enter a promotion code, you would want to hide that from public view and access until they've used that promotion code to authenticate that they have access to that price. So it hides it from the general public until somebody authenticates that they have access to that ticket. Next, we're going to select our ticket format. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my general admission ticket format. That format is already built and ready to go. It will populate all of the information that I need. And if you need to send a copy of this to proof, you can click on the little icon next to this and it will give you a preview based on the different printer types that you have and format types that you have out there and available. You can see here you can save the image. So if you have promoters that you need to send this to before the on sale happens, go ahead and save those images of the different types of ticket formats that are available so they can see how it reads. The next thing I'm going to do is pretty simple. I'm going to actually set my display sequence. So I know that this is my main price. I want this to be the first one on the list. So I'm going to go ahead and put a display sequence of 5. This allows me room to move around if I have to build additional prices at a later date and time. Once I have all of this in place, I'm going to go ahead and hit apply, and you can see I've gotten my first box office price. Now I'm going to click on add new and choose my web price. Now I have my 2 prices that are out there. I'm going to go ahead and create a comp ticket as well, because a lot of organizations give out freebies to various community organizations, or for something like this, with it being a concert, it may be required per contract that the artists get so many tickets at a 0 price. So you can see here I don't have a ticket type named complimentary, so I'm going to go ahead and select add new, the ellipsis button, and we're going to create that ticket type. Now because this is a true comp, I'm going to go ahead and check mark this to let the system know that this is a true comp. It will place it in an area on the reporting that is specified for comps. And then I'm going to go ahead, because this is a comp, we really don't want this out there for everybody in the box office to access. So I am going to restrict this because my cashiers don't necessarily need to have access to that comp. Next, I'm going to go ahead and choose my ticket format again. And because this is a comp, and I really don't want this to be up top in the list if I have a lot of different prices out there, I'm going to go ahead and put this at a very high number so that way it shows up at the very bottom of the list. Once I've got that completed, I'm going to go ahead and hit apply and then OK. So now you can see I have my adult tickets and my comp tickets. Now I'm ready for my event to go on sale. So I'm going to go back up to the main event area and right click and select properties. And we're going to go to the Sales Channel tab and turn on our sales channels. So I'm going to go ahead and select my AMS Box Office and my Web Standard. Now I really don't want this to go on sale until tomorrow at 10 a.m. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust that. So when it shows up online, people will know that it goes on sale at 10 a.m. on the 4th. We also have presets here for the end date. So you can see here that in the box office, the sales will turn off at 10 p.m. And then our web sales actually end an hour before the concert. We also have preset display messages on the events as well. So you can see here what those messages are. But you can change those at any time. So I'm going to go ahead and say sold out here because, again, this is a concert. If it's sold out, I'm not going to have any extra tickets to sell once I hit 0. Now, we don't want to check mark these display messages because we want to wait until that 0 trigger happens. So once the inventory is gone, it's gone, and it'll automatically check mark these messages to appear online. I'm going to go ahead and hit apply here, and now we are on sale and ready to go. The only other thing that you might need to do on any of these events is you may need to place tickets on hold. So I'm going to go ahead and right click on this open inventory, and I'm going to transfer inventory from open to hold, and I'm only going to put 50 tickets. So this allows me to have some tickets on backup that the general public does not have access to, but I have access to in the back office for artist holds, trouble seats, any of those kind of things that we need. Thanks for joining us today. If you have any questions or need more information, check out our knowledge base at agiletix.com/knowledge, or you can contact us at support@agiletix.com.